don't know. I'd be too afraid to get close to that. Cause it look pretty hot. Imagine some of that get on your skin. It's like hot grits bubbling on you. I'm wondering why ain't nobody in there yelling or screaming or something like that. Like that was an everyday normal occurrence.
If the top of the pot starts spinning, what that mean? Like
that man get the hell up out the house, dude over there tripping.
What I'm supposed to do at this point?
I don't know, that look a little bit AI generated. Just my thought. They done stole the octopus food. I know it's shitty. They found Santa, y'all.
%100% real shape shifting. Caught on video.
Oh no. Y'all think that's real, or do y'all think that was edited? These days, you never know. But it seemed like the whole crowd would have freaked out because the way that shifted, he couldn't have been the only one to notice that.
What do you think? Do you believe this is possible? Share your thoughts.
Maybe.
I can't even make this stuff up anymore. They captured a baby Louis Vuitton.
Oh. Did he say a baby Louis Vuitton?
In the Bermuda Triangle, and this thing was one of their spectacles, and the government's not showing us this because it ate the cruise ship.
So I just watched this video of these Amish people building up a whole farm in one day together with unity. Now just imagine if everybody came together, unified, to start to rebuild our communities. We will be living in paradise.
Maybe.
Everybody knows their role that they're playing. There's nobody complaining about. Nobody's doing more work than the other person. They doing everything how it's supposed to be. Nowadays, this is something that we couldn't even fathom. Everybody working together. And this just one farm in one day, a small collective of people. They built that from the ground up. They started at 7 a.m. Like literally, if we all came together and did this, we can end the homeless crisis. We can end the food crisis. We can literally end every problem that we've ever had. And this video behind me just goes to show you that it can be done. 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Like even the ants inside of nature get this concept. Unity is key. We can be so much further in life if we just unified.
I don't know. It sounds better than how easy it is. I fucked that up. It sounds easier than what it really is.
I got another UFO video for you, Pooshkis. And this one is pretty clear for something filmed from the ground. Look at that thing. That ain't no balloon. That ain't no orb. Could be a drone. Can't really tell. But it's definitely unidentified, flying, and it's an object. And this thing stayed in the air for quite some time. Yeah, it was floating around Skeet, Scat, and Shabdabbit all over the sky. And as clear as that was, I got it zoomed in and slowed down. Now this is what it looks like when I got real close in there. This isn't the zoomed in, slowed down video, but it's still pretty close. What is it? What could that thing be? That obviously isn't a plane, so let's check out that slowed down and zoomed in video. Here we go. This is definitely one of the clearer UFO videos I've ever seen, but I still can't make out what it is. And yeah, it could be a drone or something else. Let me know what you think about that, Booskies, in the comment section. Shabadoo.
Here. Look. I don't think that's it.
Anybody in Cali seen this? Down in Los Angeles? Leave a comment.
What the fuck is that? Bro, what is that? You can see that it's moving up, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way. Bro, look at the beam over there, bro.
The beam.
What the fuck is going on? Bro, look where I'm at. I'm in the middle of nowhere, bro.
No, this house is out there.
Holy moly, bro. It's literally just like going up. Bro, that's actually crazy. And it like disappears.
A replicator is not science fiction. It's a device that works according to the laws of physics. Let's take a lobster, a t-shirt, or a phone, for example. In appearance, they are completely different. But if we look at them on a micro level, we'll see that they are made up of the same elementary particles. Only their number is different, and they are arranged in a different way. These particles form atoms, and atoms form molecules. Due to a given combination of these elementary particles, we get either a lobster, or a t-shirt, or a phone. The working principle of the replicator is basically to assemble the elementary particles in the proper combination to get what we need. A hot breakfast, or fashionable trousers. Moreover, they are brand new, already ironed, and of the highest quality. Everything depends on the program you've set up. For example, in order for a new gadget to appear in a replicator, you need 3 components: energy, particles from which the object will be created, the information about the sequence of their assembly.
Will any of y'all trust this? Like a device that can just generate food right there in front of your face? Like, how healthy could that be? Like, I had to see like 20 to 25 years of testing it out on people for me to even try to indulge. But at the end of the day, it kind of reminds you of episodes of the Jetsons where they can just put a pill inside the microwave and push the button, then it turn into a whole combo meal. We ready for that? I don't know. Leave a comment.
Energy has been successfully used by humanity for a long time. In the creative society, we'll be able to use both new and long discovered types of energy. Information about an object will be received by scanning the desired objects and uploaded into the replicator. A similar principle has already been implemented in beverage molecular printing technology.
It says already being implemented. How y'all feel about that?
Any beverage is printed directly from molecules. The main thing is to have the appropriate amount of particles from which the object we need will be materialized. To do this, we need a utilizer. Unnecessary things will be put in it to be decomposed into elementary particles and placed into cartridges. And the replicator will create whatever you need with the use of the cartridges and information. So you dispose of the garbage and get everything you want. Having a utilizer, you will no longer need to wash the dishes. Just put in it dirty plates, a tablecloth with crumbs, and you're done. A replicator and a utilizer are devices about the size of your microwave or a small cupboard. The magnetic power inside them will help rearrange the particles according to a given combination.
Oh, I might can try that with like objects like tables or dishes or something like that, but I don't think I try it with food.
In milliseconds, and at any moment, You get everything you need and completely.
Was Christmas a pagan holiday? Let's get into it. So the meaning of Christmas, as we all knew it growing up, was to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. But there's a darker history to Christmas that I want to talk to you about. So the word Christmas comes from the Old English phrase Christus Maesi, which means Christ's Mass. And the date that was chosen was the day that the Roman Catholic Church chose to mark Jesus' birthday. However, Jesus' birthday is really unknown. But let's get into the dark side when it comes to the origins of why the celebration of Christmas began. Began 3rd century CE. The date of December 25th was chosen because it was when the Romans celebrated the return of the sun after winter solstice. And all the customs that we know and symbols associated with Christmas, it really originated from ancient pagan festivals and winter solstice rituals. So I know that Christmas is a time that we celebrate the Christian faith and the birth of Jesus Christ. And even though the history may be different than we learned growing up, me and my family will continue to celebrate Jesus Christ.
This is the actual ancient home of Santa Claus. Yes, St. Nicholas is from Myra, in ancient Lycia, which is now Turkey. Lycia has these tombs. They are some of the craziest things you'll ever see, and some of them look like they've been exploded out of a mountain. Some of them are in the middle of water. But these specific tombs were carved at the exact time Saint Nikolai was alive. This is the church dedicated to Nicholas the Wanderer. He saved 3 women from slavery by paying their dowry, and may have revived 3 dying children. Sinterklaas is his holiday in the Netherlands and Belgium. They were crazy pagans, so his red robes on a wizard. Up there, they leave their shoes filled with treats for his horse. In return, he gives them gifts of poems and moral lessons. This tradition was carried on into New Amsterdam, which is New York. Night before Christmas exploded his popularity and replaced his wizard staff with the North Pole, a metaphorical nod to the pagan solstice holiday. This was celebrated on the 22nd till the sun rises again. The same day, the Son of God was resurrected. An elegant integration. So where's the coal come from? Santa's Coal Club is actually the Krampus festival, where this monster would leave coal in the children's shoes if they were bad. It's still celebrated to this day. Christmas tree is a Yule tree. The tree is part of the Yule festival, another solstice festival.
Almost sound like this.
One was celebrated by the Germanic Goth people, who were really not cool with the Romans, eventually causing the fall of the Roman Empire. Their resistance to being incorporated into tradition influenced the current Goth subculture. All of that makes Santa so much cooler. A druid snow wizard took the robes of a saintly bishop, now leaves presents under a ritual tree, so you don't get coal from the demon of the empire that sacked your empire. That tradition is the most popular holiday in the world.
Hey, no matter where Christmas came from or arrived from, you know, it brings a lot of peace and joy to a lot of families. So I like to tell everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Hey, I hope you enjoy your day. New Year's coming soon, so, you know, freshen up. Y'all got your resolutions or whatever. I hope y'all stick to them. I know y'all eating good today, and I know y'all enjoying your family. So,
I don't think you should get very close to that. Now, I'm not sure how that terror teddy got stuck in your house, but I think you should take a couple steps back.
Like, I know I look warm and comfy and cuddly, but I'm cool. I'll let y'all keep that.
Venomous vermin that just ventured into your house is known as a slow loris. And although those beady little eyes do resemble a government camera, it's actually not a teddy bear at all, it's a primate. And for some reason, a majority of them are fucking venomous. And when you hear venom, you think of the mouth with big teeth, sharp fangs like a snake or something. But no, he's got venomous elbows. Specifically, they have sweat glands directly next to their evil elbows, which secrete a toxin. And when he feels threatened, he just licks the death juice and then bites. There's also...
He got toxin in his elbows? Like, what kind of stuff is that? I know he ain't out here.
Comes in handy for catching prey because it also eats small mammals, birds, reptiles, and even fruits and vegetables. And ladies, don't get too excited. That's not the weirdest thing about his mouth. He's got 2 tongues. Yeah, one's for sucking and one's for licking.
Oh, what is a rose?
Specifically one one's for drinking nectar out of fruit, and the other one is for actually keeping their teeth clean. They use it like a toothbrush. It's from their high sugar diet, so even in the wild, sugar's bad for you. They're also basically completely colorblind. They can only see one color, but that doesn't really matter because much like your gamer boyfriend, they are completely nocturnal. And although they're some of the rarest primates, they're completely abused in the pet trade because they're actually kind of nice around humans. Just don't piss them off.
I don't know what you would call that, but to me, it looks like a orb made of plasma pulsating in our sky. This video was made by 2 FedEx pilots when they were flying and thought they saw a shooting star, but then it just froze in the sky and started doing whatever the fuck this is. These are photos from NASA because on 10 separate shuttle missions, they have documented these plasmoids interacting with the shuttle. You can see right here, an elongated pulsating object followed NASA's space shuttle as it orbited into the night side of Earth. These are the pictures they got from that. Tell me that's not the same object from the first video that I showed you pulsating in our skies currently. These are in space. They've never been seen in our skies like they are right now, though. Now, some scientists say that these plasmoids are sentient or alive because they do self-replication.
Y'all think they sentient? Y'all think these alive? Or do y'all think that it's an experiment? Or do you think it's just a natural occurrence?
Interact with each other, they move in groups. Like you can see in this picture right here, where 2 replicated into 3. Here's the thing about these plasmoids.
So they move them like buddies? But to me, it kind of sounds like a cross between the plasmas and Boise-Einstein condensate.
Or plasma in general. Plasma is the 4th state of matter. It is the most prevalent form of matter in our universe, okay? Now, usually these plasma or these plasmoids have no effect on Earth whatsoever, except for when they interact with our magnetic field. When they do that, they can degrade GPS, they can affect communication, cause power outages. It's almost like a solar flare hitting the Earth. And this is where the Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory comes in. The Department of Energy spent $116 million on this institute so they could study plasma.
What you think they doing? Who knows, but definitely is kind of creepy.
Quite literally using artificial intelligence to search space for plasmoids. Guess where this Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory is located? In New Jersey. Now, as of 2024, the total cost of this plasma laboratory is over $109 million. The government knows what's going on in our sky. They just don't want to tell us.
5-year-old.
Hey, didn't Uncle T say that? Uncle T said they know. Uncle T did say that.
Boy is fighting for his life after being injured as drones fell from the sky on his head during an Orlando, Florida holiday drone show.
See, I always wonder that, like, the more and more these drone shows become bigger and bigger, like, it's always room for error. So if they flying these drones over people, like, what's stopping a gust of wind coming and just taking it somewhere else? Or what's stopping something from malfunctioning and they just going haywire hitting it? Like, who knows, man? But hey, only time gonna tell.
And this is a technology adjacent topic. I'm going to try not to focus on the grievous harm to the child, but in years past we would celebrate New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July with fireworks, as is traditional in America and basically any other place in the world. But in recent years, drone shows have become increasingly popular. So this is the big P logo for Plano, Texas, where I live. In Plano, they had a big drone show. They started doing these every year. You can do a lot more interesting things. You can animate, you can do all these different configurations and art designs, and it's very, very cool, but apparently sometimes they fall from the sky.
So you mean to tell me nobody's been paying attention to the conditioning? These drones, these orbs, UFOs, UAPs, this situation has been slowly building and they have been dropping clues over the years. Let's review it. Former Israeli space security chief says extraterrestrials exist and Trump knows about it. Does anybody remember this? Trump signs law establishing U.S. Space Force. Unidentified anomalous phenomena, extraterrestrial life, plasmoids, shapeshifters, replicons, thunderstorms, lightnings, hallucinations, aircraft disasters, ocean sightings. This was from ResearchGate. I did an entire lecture on plasmoids being conscious, sentient beings. But of course, people said conspiracy. Just last year from Fox News.
I mean, everything always a conspiracy until they come out and then people be like, well, I always knew that. Like, I can remember like 5 or 10 years ago, like if you brought up anything about UFOs or UAP, you was a crazy person. But everybody on the bandwagon now. Like, it's weird.
Pentagon officials suggest alien mothership in our solar system could send many probes to Earth. But people weren't phased. They're acting like these drones and the things that are happening now is just new. People, they've been dropping hits on you for a while. Earth has caught a second moon, scientist says. Dirty bombs,
Yeah, like what happened to that second moon that they said is supposed to have came into our atmosphere or into our vicinity and was orbiting us for like 2 or 3 months? Like they said it came, but then you heard nothing else about it. Is it gone yet?
aliens, holograms, and orbs. Drone mania unleashes conspiracy theories. From last year, U.S. recovered non-human biologics from UFO crash site, former intel officials say. Senator on whether mysterious drones are aliens. Anything is possible. They've been throwing the entire kitchen sink at you, and it's leaking. You think this is something? Just wait until 2025. What a time to be alive.